Choices. In a world of 8 billion people, you have chosen that one. That person has chosen you. You are very lucky. But sometimes our choices kinda limit us. For example, there is a choice that you could make and take you to a maximum prison. There is a choice that you can make and a decision that you can make, that's choices that can take you to a minimum prison, and also there is a choice that can take you to a rehabilitation center. So it is for you to understand the choice of a man, the choice of a woman I am choosing. This is a person who will determine which kind of a life I will live. As much as your life is your own, this person has a big part playing in your life. So make choices based on you, based on the person, on the place that you want to be, because you might be making a choice where you will go and cry forever. Make it. I told you something. If you can't look back and look from where you have come from, you have made it, you have attained a milestone. There is a goal that you can tick in your bucket list. You can tick in your list that you have come from here and you are now here. Get out of that relationship, because that relationship is stagnant. Imagine maybe you have dated for 6 months to 3 years, 6 years, and the problem that you had day one is the same problem you're having today. You are stagnating. And let me tell you something, time waits for no man. You are growing old. There is nothing about you that makes sense. Take an example of when you are in school. Imagine you are repeating the same class every year, the same class. What are you doing there? If you are not with someone who you can pull yourself, each other from that mud, let me tell you something, you need to save yourself early, because time waits for no man. Blame game. Have you ever realized that we all forgot why we undergo all the problems that we have in the world? It's because one man decided to blame a woman, and the woman decided to blame the snake, who was the devil. And now we are here. Imagine. And that is the same thing that is happening in our relationships. Instead, we reach somewhere, we accept the things the way they are. We accept that I wronged you, I'm sorry. Man is to err, by the way. You have to sometimes forgive. Even the Bible says, forgive 77 times 7 or 72 times 7, something like that. But we have pride that we are not willing to be apologetic for the things we do to our partner that are wrong. Instead, we apologize. We start blaming them for our decisions, and it is wrong. And a relationship like that one cannot go far. You will discover something, that we were told that if someone is yours, you let them go. If they come back, then they were meant to be yours. But that's a lie. Personally, I don't believe in fate in that way. For example, I believe in the fate that you are to marry a rich man. But it doesn't mean the rich man that you let go now, you will marry them later. No, maybe your destiny is great. You will get beautiful kids. That means you will be married, or you will marry a beautiful person. Am I making sense? Fate is just that it is not subjected to one person, because that person can die today. Your fate was already written, that maybe you will become so and so and so and so and so. So you putting your hopes to someone you broke up 10 years ago, maybe even they died, or even they went and married another person who is like you, because personalities are similar. You are losing yourself. Dismissive. It's either we are dating a dismissive person, or you have ever dated a dismissive person. This is a person that there is nothing that you will say that will move them. In short, they have walls that you cannot advise them. You cannot suggest something. You cannot have opinions, because they will dismiss them to a level that you even don't have a say in that relationship, because you know that all that you will say will go to deaf ears. Okay? Or you are in a relationship where you walk in eggshells, because you know, even if you say anything, it will be dismissive, and maybe it will result being abusive. The things that will come after will be abuses from your partner. These are people that, by the way, you shouldn't force yourself to them. I'm telling you the truth, because someone who doesn't believe that you have an important input into their life or in the life that you guys are living, that person will never value anything that comes even in the future. Selfish. Can I ask you a question? Why are you dating your partner? Is it because it is beneficial to the both of you, or you are the only one who is benefiting? Okay. In that house that you are living in right now, okay, whose idea was it? Was it the both of you, or you are the one who chose that house because you liked it? At the end of the day, you will discover most of the decisions that we make in our relationships are based on personalities. Like, I'm usually like this. You don't care about what your partner has to say or feel, because something we always forget, that we are two different people trying to do one perfect relationship. So every time you want to do anything, even plan an event, you want to plan an event that suits you, okay, that it is in your taste. You want to buy a car that you want. You want to buy clothes that you want. You want us to eat what you want. Have you ever sat down and even asked your partner, what do they want? Rich. Which kind of a partner do you want? I know all of us, we always say, I want a rich man, I want a rich woman. You know, these are all fantasies and desires that we have. But have you ever asked yourself, which riches do you want? Because most of us, we are prayerful. We are praying for a rich person. But God gives you a intellectually rich person, but you complain to God but that he gave you someone who doesn't have money, because you didn't specify. Because there is a person who is not rich financially, but intellectually they are another level. Spiritually, they are in another level. Emotionally, oh, you will love this person. But when it comes to what you think rich is, financial, this person doesn't have anything. So you need to sit down, analyze. Maybe your problem is not money. Maybe you need someone who is spiritual, alert, like he's rich in matters spirituality. Decide now before you make bad mistakes in the future. Fling. I know you think you love that person, or maybe you got married to someone you thought you loved. After marriage, you are like, oh, where did the emotions go? Can I tell you something? It was not love. That was a fling. A fling, it is a desire of someone without deep emotional connections. For example, you see a masculine man, you're like, damn, okay. You see a girl, thick, maybe you like thick or petite, I don't know your taste. You are like, damn, this is the one. But in reality, whatever brought you close to this person are temporal reasons, like what you saw. What you saw can reduce with time. I don't know if I'm making sense. You need to reach a place you know that love cannot be subjected by looks. So you need to know that there is a difference between fling. Fling usually is something casual. You are with this person because of something they have, not because you want them in your life. Help you build yourself. Respect to everybody who sacrifice for their partner. I know I said one time, do not invest on someone who you are not married to. That was a very good advice. But today I want to talk about a person who pauses their satisfaction to support someone, to build them up. You as a girl, you have reached someone, you have identified your man has a vision. And this vision, there is a part you can play. As a girl, as a lady, as a woman, respect to you. You as a man, which is usually and not that common, if you have spotted a woman with a vision or a dream and you are supporting them with everything that you can be able, respect to you, because that is a relationship. We don't have to share a vision. We don't have to share a vision. Like, I have the same vision as you. No. But if you can be able to plant yourself inside the vision, that is the help that person needs 100%. And that's why you find people say that I made you and all that. No. The people who find a spot in a person's vision, these people are very humble, because they are usually proud of, at least I was part of greatness. Are we together? But if you're in a relationship and your partner has a vision and you haven't found a place that you can slot yourself, you're in the wrong relationship. I'm telling you the truth. You cannot be in a relationship if you are not helpers. You have to be helping is not about cooking and washing and providing, bringing food in the house. No. That is things that we can buy. We can buy people to do that. But when it comes to relationship, we share more than work in the house. We share dreams. We share purpose. And if you can slot yourself in someone's vision or someone's goal, you have found the one.